We're doing some guided reading with the I Can Read Beginning 1 reading series, Splat the Cat. And this one's called Splat the Cat Sings Flat. I'm going to read the story to you. Splat the cat goes to cat school. Splat likes to take Seymour. Seymour is Splat's pet mouse. Seymour rides in Splat's hat. One morning, Splat's teacher had big news. She asked all the cats to sit on the big red mat. Seymour sat in Splat's hat. "All of you will sing on Parents' Night," Mrs. Wimpy Dimple said. "If your singing is loud, your parents will be proud." "Will lots of parents be there?" asked Splat. "Yes, all the parents," said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. "Gulp," said Splat. Splat's tail wiggled wildly. Splat was worried. Splat was shy. "I can't sing," said Splat. "Can you meow?" asked his teacher. "I forget how to meow," said Splat. "Can you hum?" asked his teacher. "I even forget how to hum," said Splat. "That's okay, Splat," said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. "I will help you sing. We will all help you sing." Mrs. Wimple Dimple sang first. "La, la, la," she sang. The cats on the mat began to sing, all except Splat. "Now you try, Splat," said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Splat opened his mouth. Nothing came out. "You can do it, Splat," said his teacher. Splat tried hard, but all that came out was a little squeak. Splat looked at Seymour. Seymour was brave. He was a mouse in a room full of cats. Splat could be brave too. Splat opened his mouth again. "La," sang Splat. The note was loud, it was long, and it was very, very flat. The cats on the mat went wild. Splat was not trying to be funny, but he was funny anyway. "Sing just like that," said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. "You will be the star with a mouse in his hat." "Maybe," said Splat. Splat went home after school. "What if I forget my part?" Splat asked Mom and Dad. "You won't forget," they said to Splat. "Maybe I will forget," said Splat. Splat put Seymour on his head. Splat's tail wiggled and Seymour jiggled. Splat sang "La." The note still came out flat. "Maybe I won't forget," said Splat. Soon it was Parents' Night. All the parents came to Splat's classroom. The class stood on the big red mat. "Let's begin," said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. The class started to sing. "La, la, la," sang the cats. But Splat stayed quiet. He waited for his turn. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple gave Splat a nod. Splat was ready. Seymour jumped onto Splat's head. Seymour was ready too. Splat's tail wiggled wildly. Splat opened his mouth very wide. La, sang Splat, and the note was flat. It was very flat and very loud. He opened his mouth even wider. La, sang Splat. Then he opened his mouth as wide as it could go. La, sang Splat, and he fell off the mat. Splat! The class giggled, the parents laughed, and Splat laughed the loudest of all. You were the star, said Splat's mum. We are very proud of you, said Splat's dad. Splat was the cat's meow, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Splat was happy. Guess what, said Splat. I didn't forget to sing flat. I forgot to be shy. Mom and Dad hugged Splat. We love our cat who sings flat. Okay, this time through the story, we're going to do an echo read. That means I'm going to read the sentence, and I'll point to it as I read, and then I'm going to point to that same sentence again, each word, and it'll be your turn to read. Let's get started with the title. You ready? My turn first. Splat the cat sings flat. Your turn. My turn. Splat the cat goes to cat school. Your turn. Splat likes to take Seymour. Your turn. Seymour is Splat's pet mouse. Your turn. Seymour rides in Splat's hat. Your turn. One morning, Splat's teacher had big news. Your turn. She asked all the cats to sit on the big red mat. Your turn. Seymour sat in Splat's hat. Your turn. All of you will sing on Parents' Night, Mrs. Wimpy Dimple said. Your turn. If your singing is loud, your parents will be proud. Your turn. Will lots of parents be there? Asked Splat. Your turn. Yes, all the parents, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. Gulp, said Splat. Your turn. Splat's tail wiggled wildly. Your turn. Splat was worried. Your turn. Splat was shy. Your turn. I can't sing, said Splat. Your turn. Can you meow? Asked his teacher. Your turn. I forget how to meow, said Splat. Your turn. Can you hum? Asked his teacher. Your turn. I even forget how to hum, said Splat. Your turn. That's okay, Splat, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. I will help you sing. Your turn. We will all help you sing. Your turn. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple sang first. Your turn. La la la, she sang. Your turn. The cats on the mat began to sing. Your turn. All except Splat. Your turn. Now you try, Splat, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. Splat opened his mouth. Your turn. Nothing came out. Your turn. You can do it, Splat, said his teacher. Your turn. Splat tried hard, but all that came out was a little squeak. Your turn. Splat looked at Seymour. Your turn. Seymour was brave. Your turn. He was a mouse in a room full of cats. Your turn. Splat could be brave too. Your turn. Splat opened his mouth again. Your turn. La, sang Splat. Your turn. The note was loud. Your turn. It was long. Your turn. And it was very, very flat. Your turn. The cats on the mat went wild. Your turn. Splat was not trying to be funny, but he was funny anyway. Your turn. Sing just like that, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. You will be the star with a mouse in his hat. Your turn. Maybe, said Splat. Your turn. Splat went home after school. Your turn. What if I forget my part? Your turn. Splat asked Mom and Dad. Your turn. You won't forget, they said to Splat. Your turn. Maybe I will forget, said Splat. Your turn. Splat put Seymour on his head. Your turn. Splat's tail wiggled and Seymour jiggled. Your turn. Splat sang la. Your turn. The note still came out flat. Your turn. Maybe I won't forget, said Splat. Your turn. Soon it was parents' night. Your turn. All the parents came to Splat's classroom. Your turn. The class stood on the big red mat. Your turn. Let's begin, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. The class started to sing. Your turn. La la la, sang the cats. Your turn. But Splat stayed quiet. Your turn. He waited for his turn. Your turn. Mrs. Wimpy Dimple gave Splat a nod. Your turn. Splat was ready. Your turn. Seymour jumped onto Splat's head. Your turn. Seymour was ready too. Your turn. Splat's tail wiggled wildly. Your turn. Splat opened his mouth very wide. Your turn. La, sang Splat, and the note was flat. Your turn. It was very flat and very loud. Your turn. He opened his mouth even wider. Your turn. La, sang Splat. Your turn. Then he opened his mouth as wide as it could go. Your turn. La, sang Splat, and he fell off the mat. Splat! Your turn. The class giggled. Your turn. The parents laughed. Your turn. And Splat laughed the loudest of all. Your turn. You were the star, said Splat's mom. Your turn. We are very proud of you, said Splat's dad. Your turn. Splat was the cat's meow, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Your turn. Splat was happy. Your turn. Guess what, said Splat. I didn't forget to sing flat. Your turn. I forgot to be shy. Your turn. Mom and Dad hugged Splat. Your turn. We love our cat who sings flat. Your turn. Great job. Hey, lots and lots of practice going over and over that again and again, because you want to be ready to read this story all by yourself and to try and read through it without making any mistakes, without needing any help. All right, this time we're going to do an independent read, which means I'm just going to point to the words and you're on your own to read them. Let's begin with the title. Your turn. Here we go. Your turn. Great job. Keep practicing over and over again.